Okay.
Bắt đầu chưa? Okay, so hello, hola, bonjour, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. My name is David, and welcome to Vietnam. Today, I am standing in front of the factory, the biggest factory of water treatment, water purifier in all of the Southeast Asia. And we are the company in Vietnam. We have already exporting and supplying our products to more than the 35 countries over the world. And I guess some of you today, some of you come from the Asia, Southeast Asia or South Asia, like the India, Bangladesh or Pakistan. Some of you may come from the Middle East, our main market too, in Iran, Iraq or UAE or Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Kuwait. Some of you, I guess, come from the Africa or Europe. And especially some of you now in the middle of the night, still waking and watching this section from the America and South America. So we really appreciate that you spend the time to see the section today. So the live stream section on Alibaba today will covering all the information about our factory. We will show you how we manufacture our products and what is inside our factory, and also our warehouse. So now let's go inside and see what's going on here. And the total section will last for about 1 hour. So I hope that all of you will be patient and be interesting with an open mind to see this section. So let's follow me now. So now on this is the outside of our factory. This factory we already just opened it since the 2016. It has the total area of the 40,000 square meters. On my right side here, you can see that's the logo of the Tecomen company. This side is for the production area, and where we assembling, we manufacture the units. And on my left side here, you can see some of logo, like the Carofi with the blue one, Home, and Purifier. That's some of our sister concerns company. We focus on the domestic water purifier, air purifier, or Purifier for desalination treatment, water treatments, or Home for the household appliance items too. So now let's go inside. You can see around here is that in our factory we not only focus on the water purifier manufacturer, but also we focus on how to protect the environment and ecology, because you can see lots of the flowers and trees here that can help our workers, our employers, and our colleagues have a more balance of mind, and they can be relaxed to produce our products. So that's some extra information about our factory. So now we can go further inside to find out more. So this is the main entrance gate. When you go inside, you will go on the left side, because on the right side here is for the transportation and for the trucking and containers. So you can follow.
Football.
So here is the main entrance gate. I guess all of you may questioning, oh, our factory is very quiet and not so noisy. Yeah, it's right, but it's also wrong, because of this is the gap hour, some minutes that our workers take a rest, and after the new shift, then they will restart again of manufacturing. So we will show you later how noisy and how active our factory is. But first, I will show you another areas. That's some of our models, how our water purifiers, the finished products looks nice. And then after that, we will come to this area to see how our workers and how our colleagues is manufacturing the products. So, okay.
cứ kể câu chuyện thành lập
So,
đi.
On this way you can go inside it. The long will be about 100 meter, and inside we have
Dương thông báo cho
units for our
các vị
office,
trí nhé,
and
xem
also
mình thay
we have
đổi
the football
lịch trình
stadium too. Xin đi lên gần trước.
để các bên tránh chờ.
So this factory is just being built in the 2017. Before that, we have another factory in another area. That's smaller factory. This factory now is considered the biggest factory in the southeast of Asia. Now I want to tell you a little bit about Tecomen history, because of on the way go to the exhibition workshop. That's our company, Tecomen factory. The Tecomen company already established since the 2004. At that time, we was just a very small factory, and just a very small workshop. But then until 2012, we started to dominate and be the number one brand in our domestic. So at that time, everyone in Vietnam know about our brand's name. It's the Purifier. Purifier means to keep a reserve osmosis filter for every family. So everyone in Vietnam know about the Purifier brands. And luckily, since about 2018, our brand's name Purifier already exporting and supplying to some overseas markets, like to South Asia, now to Africa, to Middle East too. So when the customer use our brand's name, they will recognize the Purifier brand. So okay, so here a little bit. This is the office building in factory. This is the office for our factory, because of our headquarters is in Hanoi, capital of Vietnam. That's the biggest building with the 4-floor towers. And we also have branches in Ho Chi Minh City or in other areas of Vietnam. Okay, let's go inside.
Đi cổng chính đi.
Here we also
Đi cổng chính nhìn văn phòng nó khác.
that our workers is take a rest.
Xong quay lại đi cổng chính nhé.
And also we have the football stadium where the workers and employees can play to entertain and amusement after some long working hours.
Quay lại đi cổng chính.
Có đi thẳng đây luôn?
Đi cổng chính. Nhìn khu vực văn phòng ở chính.
Okay, now I will show some products.
Lúc trao đổi với cái bên ngoài cứ để mic ra nhé.
Okay, now I go to inside the office, so I could not say and speak loudly, but I hope some of you can follow me now.
Stop.
So here is some units of our purchasing department and some of arrangement for schedule of products and the shipment here for the customer. And not only outside you can see the ecology and the green environment. Inside here you can see lots of the paints and artistic paintings that to enjoy the environment. Our workshop in the 3rd floor, so we almost catch the place.
Gallery.
Okay, so finally we have reached this workshop showroom that we showcase some of our models here that I can introduce to you how it looks like and what the strength point of our product. So here you can see some of the models, the best-selling model of the Tecomen, and also some our filterings here. So now let's first take a look at our product for this one. This model is our standard model, and you can see the brand name here. It's the Purifier brand name with the blue color. So this model is the alkaline model with the 7 states with UV as well, and it has the microcontroller here to show some of the index like a TDS or the time the customer should change the filter, and it can warning if the machine got some problem. And this is the tank also. You can see the tank, also blue tank, is made from the steel. And we also have another option for the tank on the tank pack. So 5 gallon plastic tank or the 3.2 gallon plastic tank. Another model I want to introduce to you, this model. This model is a compact design, and you can see it's very small. And the white also, the gap here is also short, and we call it the lift model because it's like a lift, and I can open inside. Very easy to open and see what's inside. And now you can see here that this model, all the spare part is tank, the filters, all the spare part like the pumps, adapters, solenoid valves, high pressure, low pressure, all inside. So customer can put this model under sink, on the table, on the ground, everything is the house. And this model, it can be fit for the families with a large area, or even with very short areas like in the apartment or condominium. So that's some of the models. Another model that is signatures of Tecomen. This model of Purifier is we call the cabinet with the cabinet. We're already exporting to many countries now, and outside it looks luxurious with the ABS plastic of the cover. And the faucet on the top of the machine can take directly the water and drinking here. And inside, the cover open very easily and very protective. All the spare parts from housings, filters, and the tank is being kept here. Very protective and being safe. So we can change the housing and the filters here very easily. So this model also very effective because of it can keep the spare parts for lasting long, and all the spare parts inside like the pump, adapter, the filter being safe, not being corroded after the period of time. So customer the product can be guaranteed for using for a long period of time. Normally, as our research, if the customer use this model, of course it will be more expensive than the normal RO, but it can last for a long time, longer and safer, and also more luxury for the customer.
Sao anh có thể nói thêm một tác phẩm nữa?
So here we also have our dispenser for the hot and cold. This model we call is the HCV model. It has a faucet of the cold, has a faucet of the hot. I will open it inside. This model is the bottom loading model, where you can put the big gallon here, 20 liter inside here, and then it can turn to the hot and cold. We also have another models like we call the top loading. You can see here that we can put the gallon bottle here, and then bottle will come down and turn into the hot and cold. Another model here, we quote another type of the cabinet. This one is looks a little bit bigger, but it's also our best selling in Vietnam and many other countries in Asia, South Asia, and Africa as well. Let's see how I open it. Yeah, you see inside also the full set of the RO with 6, 7 or S stage, or here the tank can be put down inside here. So it seems like the previous model, but this model looks a bit bigger and stronger too. So that's some models for our finished and final product. Because of the time today is very short and limited, I couldn't show you all the models and SKU of Tecomen, but I hope some of you can understand some of our models. And other than that, we have some filters. Filtering is also important, and filter is also one of our main strength points. Because to make this filter, the most important ingredient is the material, like the plastic, the cover of the filters, and the material inside. So all the filters here, the material we use from Vietnam source, like the coconut carbon or the coral 6 material from the US. Later on, we will show you why the filters and material is one of our strength points, and when our customer use our machine or when our customer buy our filters, they will be happy, and they always prioritize and prefer the Tecomen filter. So okay, I think that's for the first section of some SKU, some models of Tecomen products. Now we'll come to our factory to see how our workers producing our products, and you will see how noisy and how active our factory is. So let's go. Okay.
Slowly, slowly. Take some rest.
I want to show you this area, just some seconds. So this area is for our lunch area, cafeteria, where after working hour, we come here, have lunch, or take a nap over there.
The protection for COVID-19.
You know, again, some of you maybe already know about because of since the COVID-19. The table being separated because to protect the workers, not be transmitting the COVID-19 to be 100% protected. So okay, let's take a look a bit more and we can go further. Some workers here, they are cleaning the restaurant. So in Tecomen, you can see on the wall here, we often have some quotes to remind our workers and employees how our mission to become one of the top 3 in terms of the water and air treatments in the global until the 2040. So in Vietnam, these days the weather in Vietnam is very nice because of the autumn. Now it's still the autumn season, and the winter is not coming. The temperature is very pleasant. Normally our international customer prefer to visit our factory during this period of time. But just unfortunately this year, COVID-19, so all the airports and flights in stop, so we could not meet our overseas customer. So I hope that's like today the section. You can feel more about our factory because of some of you I know from Africa or from Asia could not come here. So after the COVID-19, I really hope that many of you can visit us and we can discuss here in Vietnam. Okay, we can go.
Anh cứ đi bên trong.
Now we're heading to the area that's our workers finalizing and assemble the final product. So after the first section, we will go to another area where we set up and produce the some spare parts, and we also introduce our warehouse and our R&D and also yes, be careful. Okay. Oh, I forget to tell all of you. Maybe some of you wonder about my clothes, my outfit today. It looks a little bit maybe some say funny, some say interesting. But for the information, this outfit is our traditional outfit of Vietnam. So I hope that when I'm wearing it today, you can feel a little bit culture of Vietnam and to know more about Vietnam, more about culture. And I hope that all of you like this one. So okay, we have come to our factory area now. We go inside and to discover what's going on. So this is the first area where I introduce the Victor. He will introduce and tell you more about what's going on in this area. So welcome to my name is David. Please tell to our audience more about this area. Hi friends, I'm Victor. I'm very happy to introduce to you about our assembly workshop. And in this workshop, we will perform and finish the final product and ship to you. And to take a close look, please follow me. You can see that the overview. We have total 3 lines. Our capacity is 3,600 machines per day. And we are spending next year on the demand of the market in international market is increasing. Please follow me to see the line. Today I will show to you one line, and I hope that in the next video I will show to you 2 lines. Okay? Today I will show only 1 line. This is our 1 line from the start to the end over there. You can see we have 6 steps in totally. In each step we have 1 PC. Here, over there is our PC. Black color.
is our innovation. Quick fitting. Quick fitting is our new innovation. We have to reduce the liquid and have the customer to install and replace the filter faster. See over there. Please see our PC. He is checking. He is checking in all the spare parts to make sure the quality to the customer is the best. If any spare part or any part of the machine has a mistake, please will check out and check again, then replace by other machine. So you can see we are working very carefully to give the best quality product to you. Okay, please go to the next step. Very important. It is the testing for full machine. We have a trial running. Please over there. In Vietnam, the labor cost is low, but they are skillful. You can see this is our quality control team. They are working very carefully. I will show you the detail. This is our PC. In this step, we have two important points. Firstly, we will check the liquid. You can see he is checking the liquid. We will check by air, not check by water. Why we check by air? Because if we checking by water, the water will hold inside the filter and inside the machine. In this case, it is not good for the machine during the long time hold inside the box. Therefore, this is the best solution. You can see this is electric box. When we checking the liquids, if any mistake, it will show in here. So the PC will take out the machine and checking and replacing the spare part is missing. The second step, we will check the electric part. You can see for each machine, we will turn off the electric. Then it will show in here. Any unusual problem, it means has a mistake. As you know, electric is very dangerous. Therefore, we have to check very carefully. If any part has a mistake, we will take out and replace the spare part. You can see on the overview, in this team, we are working very carefully to make sure the best quality product to ship to your hand. So please go to the next step. It is also important. The packing.
Đây nói chung về công suất trong được nói lại một lần nữa. Vậy thì cái máy thì
You can see we are packing. The total capacity is 3,600 machines per day. The biggest capacity in Vietnam. Please, over there, the boss packaging. This is a label. We are making, and in this step, we can customize each unit. We have a marketing department. They can design the logo and box as the requirement. Our worker is working carefully on the machine. Oh, you can see this is package for the customer in the middle. They are selling very well in the Middle East. Totally, this is our assembly workshop, and we believe that we can be a partner, and we bring the best benefit to you in the next time. I hope to see you in our factory. Mr. David. Thank you for your presentation on our introduction. Hope to see you. Thank you, Mr. David.
Yeah. So thank you for the very detailed introduction. I hope all of you can understand more about our material and how we set up the final product. Now we will come to another area. I'll show you some the filtering and our material. Because filtering, I said to you, the material and the filter is one of the strengths of Tecomen. Now I will show you. So this area, we manufacture some of our filters like the mineral, alkaline, nano silver, and you can see the material inside. So here, you can see, for example, this one filter. Not the dust inside. You can see it's the coconut carbon from Vietnam. You can see it outside here. Totally 100% made in Vietnam, the coconut carbon. Because in Vietnam we also exporting this material a lot to another country. And our worker is making the filter very carefully to make sure that the weight and that's being protected and being measured carefully and tightly. And here in this area, we test the air leakage of all our filters to make sure that we can see that the filter is not being leaked. Or so after we test the leakage, the air leakage, we put onto the pilot. We put the sticker on it. Here's the final product after we put the sticker. For example, this one is the nano silver. Nano silver filter is also our best, the good selling item because it contains from the coconut activated carbon and also with the nanosilver outside. That's our own technology that can help to kill all the 99.99% of the virus and bacteria. Okay, this is one of the areas for the filtering manufacturer. And we will come to another step where we produce another spare part, like the housing or some the filter cover or the adapter or like a low pressure or high pressure valve. So in our factory we focus on the safety needs as well. Everywhere you can see the safety first. That's our slogan. To keep in mind to help our workers. Keep in mind that always need to be safe and be careful for all shipments and for their health as well. So this area, lots of our machines.
Em
And
vừa ở dưới.
there's one special guy, one special colleague who tell you about this machine in this area. So let's grab up. Okay. So good afternoon, Mr. Alex. So Alex, today I want to tell you about this area. So welcome, Mr. Alex.
Thanks to Mr. David and welcome everyone. I'm Alex, responsible for the plastic workshop, and now I will introduce to you about the raw material of Tecomen. As you all know, in previous past, we are aiming to become world leader in water treatment industry, so that we need to control the raw material very strictly. For example, for the resin, we have PP, we have ABS, and we have the sand plastic, and all of them need to be chosen from many sources from over the world, and we are sticking to only well-known brands. For example, here we have the LDP plastic from Saudi Arabia, the top plastic in the world. Okay, Mr. Smith, follow me. Here is a sand plastic produced in transparent housing. The first housing in our system. We are importing from Kamho Petrochemical in Korea. Oh, in addition for other materials such as the filler masterbat and also the calcium carbonate, we need to also select it from our trusted partner with whom we have been working for many years. So for every batch of raw material, we will control in terms of quality from incoming state, and then we will transfer to the warehouse and keep in dry condition. Mr. David, do you wonder what is this machine?
Which machine?
Yes, Cyrus.
Oh, this one is for the pouring the material inside. This can pour the material inside, and the material will go outside to some bigger machine in the basement. So let's go on. There's a guy who will show you on the basement.
Yes, absolutely. It is a funnel, and let me clarify a little bit. The funnel is to load the raw material with appropriate ratio. We will load calcium, we load filler masterbat, and also the resin into the funnel, and then it will supply to the below machine, the injection molding machine. Here we will have the 34 machine and 34 funnel. Every month we will check, we will maintain the machine to ensure that everything works well without any faulty and any leakage. Okay, I think now we can move to my colleague Mr. Tony to see inside to see more inside the machine, the injection molding machine. Thank you.
So thank you, Mr. Alex, for your presentation and for introduction. So I feel a little haunted here and some lots of information from Mr. Alex. So thank you, Mr. Alex. Now I will take the audience, our customer, go downside and to meet another special guy and special man, special colleague, Mr. Tony. So let's go. Okay, be careful.
Slowly, slowly, slowly. Cái dây này nó cứ bị
Hello,
cuốn.
Mr. Tony, can you introduce and report to our customer about the machine and this area? Because they're waiting. Thank you, Mr. David. Hello, everyone. It's Tony from Tecomen. Today I'm very happy to be here to introduce one of the most important parts in our factory, plastic workshop. As you know, almost all parts in water purifier is made of plastic. So I can say that this workshop is the most important, most invested and the largest part in the factory. There are total 24 machines in this workshop, and we import mostly from Korea. In this workshop, we can produce almost all parts in a water purifier, from very small detail like screw, fitting, clips, to bigger one like housing, or even the large part like the cabinet. Okay, now I show you one of the machines. This one. This one is the smallest machine in our factory, with the capacity of 150 tons. It is used to produce small details, plastic details in a water purifier. You can see it here.
Chỗ nào có housing?
Okay, you can see the brand name Uzin from Korea. It is a very famous brand in Korea. Okay, so now we will go to another machine. Follow me.
Giới thiệu đi trên tầng 2.
This is a bigger machine to produce housing. You can see capacity is around 450 tons. We have many colors of housing. From for the most popular is white and blue. We also have transparent housing for the first stage. We also have many colors. We can customize colors for customer as long as quantity is enough. Okay, so now I will show you a little bit about the process to make a housing. First, after the plastic is mixing with the color and melted, it will be poured into the machine, and it will be formed into a housing. The machine can make 4 housing in 100 seconds. After that, the housing will be taken out and cooled down by fan. And the worker will remove burr and redundant plastic from the housing to make it look perfect. Of course, they cannot ignore a very important step. It is QC. They will check
appearance of every single housing to make it look perfect and there's no defect. If there is any defect, they will be removed. But actually, in our factory, the defect rate is very low because we control very tightly from beginning. Okay, now so we go to another machine. Follow me. Say something. Say something. What we are going to is the biggest machine. Yeah, you can see, very big. The biggest machine in our factory. The capacity is 650 tons. It is used for producing big plastic sheet on the cabinet. In one day, it can make around 500 pieces like this. Okay, thank you very much for listening. This is all about plastic workshop, and I will give the micro to Mr. David.
Okay, so thanks so much, Mr. Tony. I guess that's our audience. Customer have a better understanding about our plastic, especially the housing, the filter cover, and the high pressure and low pressure valve. Now I move on to another area that before I told you. Some people say that the cover makes the book or the clothes make the monk. But in Tecomen we say that the cabinet make the water purifier. And cabinets outside is very important and crucial part of our factory. So now I will introduce another man. We'll introduce to you about how we produce our cabinets. Let's go. Here we have a lot of the cabinets ready to be packed and to be assembled with the other spare parts. Oh, this way, this way. So here in this area, some machine just be finished and just be production and wait for the container today or tomorrow can be loaded outside because the warehouse in another area. Just to show you some standard design of Tecomen here with the Vietnamese women and very beautiful green color. Customer, some of you maybe already know, but some people don't know, so can recognize our Tecomen brand name. So okay, Mr. Andy. Mr. Andy had been waiting here maybe some 30 minutes ago. How are you? So we'll introduce Andy. Our colleagues will introduce all of you about the cabinet processing. And our customer will looking for your presentation. So I hope you can explain more.
Okay, thank you, Mr. David. Hello, everyone. Very nice to meet everyone today. And my name is Andy, and I will show you how we produce our cabinets in Tecomen. You can see here, here in the production workshop, a very special component in Tecomen, our system. You know, it's special because only Tecomen have this in the world. It's our design for our system, and it gives a lot of benefits for the customer. You know, when you put our system on the sink or on the table, it will get a lot of bricks like dirty and water leaking, and sometimes some animal can attack your system. And that's the reason why we developed this box for our system, and it can protect your system and also can make very nice looking in your home. Yeah. And today, okay, so now let's find out how we made this in our factory. Okay, let's follow me.
You can see here, there is thousands of our cabinets ready to put our system inside and ship to the customer. There is thousands in Vietnam and in all the world. Okay, let's follow me to the first step to make our system cabinet. This department we use a lot of machines, so we don't need to use many workers in here. Okay, now we're standing here at the first step to make our cabinet. Okay, let me show you how we made this. Firstly, Tecomen. Tecomen will import the raw material, the square steel plate like this, and after that, we put this in the auto cutting laser machine like this. This machine was programming in computer. And if you have the 99% exactly to cut in this plate, we call this step that creating the plane for the cabinet. Is to cut. Our workers are programming in the computer to make sure that everything exactly. Okay, and after we cut in this machine, we will have the flame like this, flame of our cabinet. Okay, so we move to the second step. Okay, follow me. Okay, in here, we will cut the flame. Cut the flame in this machine. Cut the flame into the piece of steel and piece of cabinet. And after that, we will use this machine to make the shape of cabinet, make the U shape and V shape. Get closer to see it. Here we will make the U shape of our machine, our cabinet. That's one. Very easy. But you have to very carefully to make it. Okay. Okay, after this machine, we have the piece of cabinet. We will move it to the other place to plane and make the color. Make the color in this piece to make the color of the cabinet. We have to move this outside to plane because if paint in the factory, it will affect to the working environment. So we move it outside, and after that, make the color blend it outside, and we move in here to assembling all of this, become one cabinet of our. Let's see the assembling production. Let's follow me.
Welding.
We have a new production assembling for our cabinet in here. We already have 2, and now we update to 3. Okay, as you can see here, here is our assembling for our cabinet. After we plane it, and we move it into here to our worker to assemble all the parts into the cabinet, full cabinet. We assemble one cabinet for our. Okay, and the last, after we have the finished product, our worker will check again and clean all the front of cabinet like this. We clean all of this to make sure everything shiny and very cleanly. Yes, and we have the finished production like this for our cabinet. You can see it. You can see it. It's very nice, shiny, and all of this. You can put our system inside here, and it will take your system very well. And this is ready to put our in here and ship to the customer. How do you think, Mr. David, for this?
Xong
Of course,
đưa
this is nice. Okay, so that's all of the presentation, Mr. Andy.
Yeah.
All of this. Basically, but with a very important part of our system, Tecomen. And only Tecomen have this spare part. And only Tecomen have this spare part in the world. I have to say that because Tecomen developed this and use this for our customer for many years, and they really like it. It has a lot of benefits for your our system. So should you one of these for your system? Thank you. Thank you, Mr. David. Okay, thanks, Andy, for this area of cabinet production. Now we come to another area, also very important, where we put our final product, where we storage our product, how we storage our product. So, just some step further, we will see our warehouse. Please. Okay, so welcome to this is Julia. Julia, the customer, working for to show our audience and customer about our warehouse. So I hope that you can help customer understand more about the warehouse.
Hi everyone, I am Julia and welcome you to our warehouse. You have seen how a water purifier is made at our factory from the very first stage, and now we will show you how we store our product as well as the input materials. And first, let's take a look at the overview of Tecomen warehouse. Tecomen warehouse covers a total area of up to 7,000 square meters and is divided into three main parts: the finished product storage, the semi-product storage, and the material storage. And now let's follow me to discover. Right where I am standing here is the workshop of Purasta. Purasta is the brand of seed desalination. And you know that seed desalination is a very essential product, especially for sailors who go on a very long journey on the sea where the pure water supply is very limited. What you can see here. Yeah, and now I will show you our first main area, the storage of our input materials, our spare parts, and as well as the accessories. Yeah, here you can see the shelf we put our carton used for packaging. And here you can see is the packaging of plastic resin. We use plastic resin to make a lot of parts of a water purifier. For example, the water housing.
Say something.
Yeah, you can see that all of our products are organized and arranged on the shelf with 3 to 4 floors. The shelf helps us a lot to control the quality of the goods, and it is very space saving. And here you can see our employees working very hard here. Yeah, and here is the place of our spare parts, such as every kind of filters, like alkaline filters, mineral filters, and also we place the pressure tank, the pumps, also.
Say something.
Yeah, go down a little bit further is where we place our. Go down a little bit further is where we place our accessories. Yeah, come on.
Đừng có im lặng, nói với bạn.
Yeah, you can see the car is running. It's our forklift truck. Yeah, we have two kinds of forklift truck. The oil forklift truck is used to carry heavy goods from the outside to the inside the warehouse. And we also have electric forklift truck to just carry the goods inside around the warehouse and to also to lift the goods to the floor of the shelf here. Yeah. And yeah, it's the shell of all of our accessories, such as the label, the markings, also the vans, the quick fittings, electrical wires, etc. Yeah, and last one, I will show you our storage finished products, where our products are ready to bring to our customers.
Chính là nhưng mà
All
ngoài
the finished products of with brand Purifier and Tecomen here. And also we also store the consignments that are ready to export it to another countries. You know that our Purifier and Tecomen water purifiers has been exported to more than 30 countries in the world. And this is where we keep our consignment before it's ready to be exported. And as you can see, its consignment has a label on it. Yeah. The label on it is the label shows the product name, the product code, the production date, the quantity, and also the quality control employee. Yeah. And I will tell you that something that the most important thing of every warehouse is the security system. You can see on the ceiling we have hundreds of cameras installed here. Yeah. To help us to keep track on every movement of the goods, to guarantee the quality, the quantity, and make sure to bring the best quality to our customers with exact order quantity. Yeah. And also every corner of our warehouse, we install a fire extinguisher. Yeah, to protect our goods as well as the working employees here for in case of fire. And last one. Yeah, you can see the outside of the warehouse. Along this, we often the containers are often parked here, ready to load the goods for shipment. And I really happy to have a unique chance to show you our warehouse and to help you a little bit more understand a little bit more about us Tecomen. And now I will show you the R&D department where on the design and the latest technology research.
Yeah, so thank you, Julia, a very young, nice, beautiful, and talented colleague. We are very happy to work with Julia. So, but the storage and the warehouse is not enough. In Tecomen every year, we launching and we release at least 12 SKU new models every year, because our philosophy and our vision is that we lead the market, we lead the chance in every market our products entering. And in order to do that, we have a very strong R&D department, more than 50 colleagues working day and night to find out and to release the new, catchy and eye-catching and also useful model. So now we will take a look and we will meet another very beautiful colleague. She will suggest and refer to the R&D department. So let's go. Our R&D department is on the second floor. So we need to go here and we go to the further.
Đi đường chính đi. Thôi đi đi.
you will see the R&D department. Okay, so in this area, the cameraman will show you about our factory here. You can see the overview, how our factory looks like in the second floor. Okay, slow moving, slow moving. Okay, I see some customer from Dubai and some bandwidth for us. So wish you the same in Dubai. I know that you're having a great time in Dubai, the Independence Day. So wish you all the best. So okay, so hope you have seen the overview of our factory from second floor. Now we'll meet another very beautiful and special colleague. They will tell you about our R&D department. Okay. So welcome Mr. Grace. The Grace will tell you about secrets and our R&D team. So Grace,
Thank
please.
you, Mr. David. And I'm Ray, and welcome to Research and Development Center. And you can see the one here because it's under the most security. And R&D is one of the most important departments of Tecomen. We spend 5% of total revenue per year for this activity. And there are more than 12 products to be put into the market every year thanks to the R&D. So now let me show you around the R&D department. Firstly, I would like to introduce our working space. You know, our core business is water and air. So we have two teams. One team focus on air and one team focus on water only. And we have more than 40 steps, and all of them are equal in the chemistry, in the technology, and analyzing. And now I would like to show you our stepping lab. We have 4 stepping labs. Please follow me. And the first one is the new product stepping lab. We will test the overall of the new product here. For example, we will test water flow, the electricity, and the liquid. In the 2020, we have R&D have developed successful IoT water purifier, and in the next 5 years, we will keep develop this technology for all products, including water and air. For example, the air cooler and the air purifier. Okay, now we will move to the second one.
Thi thoảng nháy mắt cho nó đỡ.
Lỗ mũi to thế. Ba 376 người đang live trên màn trình diễn của em.
Nice number. Okay, this is the research tapping lab. We will take more detail than the last one. Please follow the. You can see we have many testing many devices here. This is for spare part testing, and please focus on this testing device. We will test for the pressure, the electricity, and the spare part. We also test for the full set. You can see a lot of pump here because we plan to launching Tecomen pump made in Vietnam by 2021. So we have packed carefully for 2 years already. Tecomen booster pump made in Vietnam will be launching by the 2021. So next to the chemical testing lab. Chemical testing lab. We will test for the chemical ingredient inside the filter. For example, the carbon inside the OCD, the CDO or the cold carbon, and we test for the ORP for alkaline filter, and test for RO membrane too. And so this. Okay, that's all about the chemical. Last but not least, I will show you about the quality assurance.
Cảm ơn các anh chị nhé. 543 lượt like ạ.
Sao nhiều vậy?
Mũi em to quá mà. Giờ lại cái mũi em à?
Everyone is tired, right? Sao cười? Cười đấy.
Đi ngược.
Chui.
Em để mic lại gần miệng.
You don't focus on the this don't. Okay, now I will tell you our quality assurance. We will pick randomly from the production line to check, and when the defect rate is under 0.5%, and we have many testing devices. You can see programmable constant temperature and humidity test chamber. This
Cẩn thận.
the transportation vibration testing machine and the precision gas storage detector. We would like to make sure in the same condition on the sea. So shipment they have no effect on the shipment.
Có đi được ngang đường này.
We are testing many models here. So that's all about our research and development center.
Was it everything?
Now we will come back to the MC, Mr. David. He's waiting for you.
Đèn đi trước đừng có đi lùi.
Vâng, người xem.
Không biết 549 là
Năm hay bác?
549.
Nhờ vậy.
Quay lại cái mũi này.
Mr. David, about the R&D department.
Okay. So thanks Grace for more information about our R&D department. Actually we want to finish now because the time is limited. But because I see that almost 1,000 people is watching our show, our live stream section today. So because I also introduced about our products in the start of the program. So a lot of you didn't know and didn't see our product. I would like to take more about 5 minutes to introduce more about some of our models of the Tecomen now. Just 5 minutes and you will understand some of best more selling models of Tecomen. So please go inside. Wrong. Okay, so it's almost the final section of our live stream today. Before ending, I just want to introduce again some best-selling models of Tecomen and its function and designs. Like for example, this the first model, very small and compact designs. We call it under sink. This model actually is not our brand, but we cooperate with our partner in the US to make and customize this model for only the US market. So another models our R&D department release and launching every year the new one. Like this model we call the IP Plus. The strong point of this one is not it has the cover, all the spare parts like the adapter, pumps, valves, low pressure, high pressure beneath the cover here inside. So the customer, the end user, don't need to worry about the corrosion and about the damage of the spare part because of external effect. Not to mention that we also have the new type of the housing here, and the PP, OCB, and CTO, and we have the 4 post-carbon filters that fit perfectly the machine. Can have the machine looks more luxurious, and it can also surplus the minerals and all the post-carbon filters here like nano silver or alkaline to increase the pH, antioxidants, or the post-carbon filter coconut carbon to increase the little bit of TDS and surplus supply enough the mineral. We also have this type of machine that we call the RO leaf. It's like a leaf, very compact. Inside, some of you already know. Here, I will open it up. Inside here. To open it, the cover very easy. The second point is not it has the quick changing filter inside. To change it, it's not like take a long time, but just open it by one device and customer can change another quick changing filter here. And the tank, everything is also storage inside. So where you can put it under sink, you put it on the table, you put it everywhere in the house. No need the big space for this type of machine. And in the front here we also have the microcontroller that can show the TDS index, also show an alert and warning the customer when they need to change the filter or any problems with the pumps, filters. So customer will be aware of this machine. This one, luckily so far,
we already received the big demands
Hoặc là
for
em
many
đi đây
demanding markets,
đỡ phải đi xa.
like in Bangladesh, Pakistan, or in South Asia, or some in the markets in the Middle East too. Another models, this model especially best-selling model is in the UAE or Saudi Arabia too. That we call the half cover, where also the spare parts, the pumps, adapter, high pressure, low pressure will be put inside here, and just the housing here, so can change easily and with the standing. Customer also outside here can be the wall mounted. So many markets prefer this function. So and another models, the final models I want to introduce to all of you is we call the countertop hot and cold dispenser. Hot, cold and hot faucet. And inside also the RO system, 5 or 6 stage inside here. And so customer can, for this one no need a big space too. They can filter the water and they can make the water hot and cold. So this is some of the models. So okay. Okay. So today it's almost 1 hour and 30 minutes for this section. I see many of you are watching Mr. Taher, Mr. Muhammad, Mr. Islam. I see you here, and some of our customers too. You comment and you're watching now. Almost 1,000 people is watching our show because of limited time. So we want to prolong and we want to extend this show, but unfortunately the time is not allowed. So we need to say sorry today. We already prepared this show to help all of you understand more about Tecomen, but during this section, some unprepared things or some information is not enough. I hope to receive your understanding from your side, from customer. We will do better next time, and we always want and wish that you could arrange a visit our factory later, and we also looking forward to cooperate with all of you to serve all of you with your business in the future. So today would like to say thank you for watching our show, and hope to see you next time. And so bye bye.
Bye bye.